miss signs? Did you just misgender me, dude? What's up, Flamars? What is up? I need to move the mic closer. I need to figure
Years
out a
are
better
a
way
social
for
construct, therefore it's almost been a year.
this. Wow. That's true. Thanks, Flamars. 23 months. Almost 1 year. Almost. You're close. Forgot a pair. Gross. 7 edge algs. Cringe. What's up? Dare. How's your blind derust going? Three blind and 4 blind decent. Consistency fucked. Yeah, that happens when you don't practice often. That's like when people ask me how to get more accurate. maybe accurate's not actually your problem, but I feel like doing a ton of solves is like the only real way to get better accuracy. Forgot to turn off cookie clicker anyways. What's up, Jason? God, I'm not feeling this cube right now. I love having 8 of my main. Any tips for blind? Practice a lot. That's my main tip. Oh my god, dude. That was stupid. If I ban someone, does it permanently ban them? I mean, unless I unban them, yes. I can also time people out. You rock with the new Pope? Do I rock with him? I don't know anything about him. I'm not Catholic. I don't really care. PBQ going to be funny though. Only 6 registered. Nice. I went to that comp in Nevada, my most recent PBQ that I went to. was 7 people, I think. Do you fuck with the new Pope is a wild question, yeah. To be fair, he didn't say fuck, but yeah. Twist. DURW, yeah. But yeah, apparently it's the first American Pope, right? Ever, I think. That's interesting. Success. Wait, did I actually get an 18? I feel like I might have forgot to DNF something. I don't remember getting an 18. I don't think I did. I always forget to DNF stuff. From Chicago. Creek Chat Craft said there's a glitch where if you ban someone, you can't unban them. Okay, well, I don't think that's true, but I also don't know who Creek Craft is. Ooh, that was 11 to 8, or 10 to 8. One really nice UB comm, and then 3 UR comms, and then 4 UFR comms. Second non-European Pope, wow. Back-to-back non-European Popes. Is that unusually fast for choosing a Pope? It was like 2 days or something, right? What's up, Pegasus? Scramble. That was 12 to 10 with 2 UBL comms and an LD comm, pure LD comm, extremely rare. Steven comes this weekend, sick. It's a good cube. I need to clean mine. Probably should do that today. Not Catholic, so not sure historically, but Francis was 2 days. Oh. I wonder what goes into the deliberation. I'd like to be a fly in the wall. Nice, Ash. First session of the afternoon on the second day. Took 1,001 days in the 1200s. What the hell? Like, that's a long time to not have a pope. Is there like an interim pope if something like that happens? What? Come on. I did not feel like Wait, that was... At first, I thought it was one move, but that was 2 different mistakes. The rare 2 mistakes. I think I did 2 inverse comps. Dude, what a weird mistake. I'm pretty sure I did a UFL alg instead of a UFR alg, and I didn't even have any corner flows. It's just a weird muscle memory brain fart. Seeing Max Shao, nice. I did the sick UFL BDL UFUR. Ten to 9. I think I started the playlist very late. Where is it? Okay. What's up, Kiki? Dang it. Huh. Oh. One wrong corner pair. You've been doing testing for the entire week, and you just play your Switch for 4 hours in the cafeteria until lunch? Are you not doing testing? I don't get it. How do you memo that fast? I run into physical limits as to how fast I can say the syllables. Think them to be more precise. I mean, that's probably like a matter of just not being as automatic with recall of the syllables. Stuck at 9 to 10 seconds. I remember being stuck at like 10 seconds and thinking like I have no idea how to get faster, but I think it's like literally just a matter of doing more solves. Two UB comms with a break into a flip, a UL comm, and 2 FL comms. A lot of floating. Dude, these scrambles suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with 4 UR comms, and then 5 L corners. That was 12 to 11. Could be 4 UR or 4 corner L's, but I'd have to do 2 LTCTs. Come on, dude. Another horrendous scramble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with 4 UB comms and 5 to 4 corners. That was 12 to 10. How does Tommy Cherry and Charlie Eggins recite memo so fast? Part of it is doing significant visual memo. Like if you're memorizing for 4 seconds and you have like 4 seconds on like an 8-alg scramble or like a 9-alg scramble, you're probably visual memoing like a significant amount of edges at least. Or there's like flipped corners or flipped edges, which you also visual memo, which takes like a small fraction of a second. Just like the frickin' like every bad case and horrible turning. Dude, 6 to 5L corners. Might have been a better way to do that, but. Dude. That was 12 to 11. I'm really getting inundated with horrendous scrambles for this warm-up. That was 10, but like really nice cases for corners. Really discouraged to do blind OP and have only solved all edges in about 8 minutes. Corners are tricky. You think you have memorized all there is to memorize for the corners, and you have like 2 or 4 more. I'm not sure how that would happen, but yeah, I mean, learning blind is hard. Especially at first, but it gets easier and easier if you practice every day. What does float memo look like? Do you use the same letters and remember visually the float? In 3 blind, I used to just kind of, brute force remember the float. Usually I'll just do the float first so that I remember specifically like what is supposed to be floated. Oftentimes if it's like 2 or 3 pairs on the float, I can just like not even have to memo it and just kind of like do it immediately and I won't forget it. But I have floating words for every floating buffer because of multi-blind. So in 3 blind, I've just like, as I got faster with those floating words, I've just gradually started using those words to indicate the beginning of a float because it's like immediate for recall for me now. pause. It's 11 to 10. What? Oh my god. I mistraced those 8 Alex. Dang it. I did a pre-move. Pre-moves are so not worth it, but I just wanted to do it for that case. That was probably like 15 memo or something, but the pre-move made it 8. There was like a full solve block right here, and I just U-primed to solve it, and it made it not parity also. Oh my god. My turning is just like so bad right now. I don't know what to do. Just keep cycling cubes. It's not my fault, right? God, dude. How does CS Timer discount the best and worst solves of an AO100? It removes the top and bottom 5. So like worst 5 and best 5 get removed, including DNFs for the worst 5. Are 3-style lag sheets mostly preferential, as in equally efficient but physically different algs? The discussion of objectively better algs is just like kind of pointless. Like, someone could make an argument that an alg is objectively better, but practically it's kind of meaningless. So it largely like you could just come up with a metric for yourself to like figure out if you think an alg is better than another one. Try to main it. If it, after like a lot of actual real effort trying to be fast with that alg, is still slower than other options, then switch to other options. I don't know. That's like the procedure that I take. Dude, oh my god. How many DNFs in a row? 5? That's wild. This is so annoying. I'm coping. After my comp, should I just put all events aside and do blind for a week? If you want to get better at blind, sure. Yeah. I definitely did the thing where I mess up the 4 slice com. Yeah. That one's so hard to do well. I feel like I should regroupless exec that, but it's really hard. What do you think about Roe Hessler taking your world record? I don't think much about it, to be honest. How do you deal with comp drought? I want to be motivated to practice, but the only comps happening are in different provinces and shit. I don't know, try to improve for your own satisfaction. Maybe try some unofficial events that you would feel like you're wasting time on otherwise, like 6 blind, 7 blind, etc. Dude, what is happening? I didn't even have... Did I? There was no algs in there that use M moves. I'm so confused what just happened. I'm like 99% sure. What just happened? I have to look at this. I'm DNFing way more than normal. It's frustrating me. Oh, I looked at the wrong scramble there. Now I have to change that. I'm so confused. Unless I like recalled something wrong, but I don't think I did. I'm so confused how... I wonder if I memoed in the wrong orientation and somehow... Oh, it was an S. Was it? That would make sense. I don't know why I thought it was an M. Weird. Dude, it is hot in here. I need to open the window. Hopefully street noise isn't annoying. Mistraced. incapacitated on the last alg. It's 9 to 8. I'm warmed up, I think. God, that was 9. Really bad turning. How do you get the other averages to show in the times list? You have to go to options, statistics, and then scroll down to the list stuff. Statistical indicators, custom, and then pick. Cube is RS3 and V5. Maglev. Move. Yeah. Oh, that was more than one move. Dang. That was a cool scramble. I wish I did that right. I did 2 floats into a 4 flip and 3 alg corners. Could have been really good. Dude, that's a DNF. That was basically like full visual corners because I had a floating 3 twist from UFL and then 1 FLD com. Very funny corner scramble, and then it was just like 6 alg edges. Recommendations for 3 blind cubes. I'm using Tornado V3. Tornado V3 is decent, but I highly recommend RS3 and V5. I think the standard version, the cheapest one, is not great. Like, for me, the core just like got really rusty really quick because I put DNM in it. I just like I'm a huge Maglev simp, so I just think, yeah, Maglev RS3 and V5 is like one of my favorite cubes, if not the. That was 11 to 9 or 11 to 10. Dude, that was sick. 10 to 9 and like a bunch of cancels. Ball core UV-V5. I have that one and it was really good for a little bit and it just like got bad and I can't keep it fast. I don't know why. 11 to 10. I had like a minor edge retrace also. Switch from maining GAN 12 to Super Weilong V2. I don't have either of these cubes. That was a very difficult scramble. 1, 2 UFR comms, floating UFL parity, or floating UFL 2 twist, and then UBR LUB floating parity, which I have 3 pseudo swap options for, and I think I picked a bad one, like one that makes edges 6 elves, and it could be 5. Good night, Tommy. Yeah, DNF streak is gone. I hope to get a good AO12. If I do, I'll do 3 blind weekly comp. Over 18 seconds. That alg is so hard for me to finger trick well. It's the LDF, BUR, LTCT. Why does CS Timer show you a target time for mean of 3 that is slow if you get DNF? I don't know what you're talking about. like visual memo to 3 alg FL float or FR float. I guess I did something wrong there. How did you learn bigger than 5 blind, like 6 and 7 blind without tutorials? There's just nothing new to learn than like compared to 5 blind. Obliques are basically exactly the same as 5 blind plus centers, so it's pretty much all exactly the same if you use 3 style. Even with U2, like there's not much to learn, but I would highly recommend using 3 style if you're doing 6 blind plus, or your life's gonna suck. Blind events are cool. Have I tried GAN 460 V2 for 4 blind? No, I haven't tried it at all. I haven't heard good things about it, so I don't know if I'll get it. Fixed a mechanical twist. I'm too good at that. Nice. That was 9 to 8. Visual 2 calm float. Dude, that mean of 3. 16, 23, 15. Kek W. That's good. That was 9, but kind of bad turning in corners. Dare I look at the AO12 pace? Oh, I got a counting 23 and 27. I need 3 good solves for this to be like sub 19 AO12. Dude, that pause on Forge. I broke into a twist without parity and it gave really shit cases, so I was like trying to figure out the better way to break into it. Probably broke even, honestly, compared to the bad cases. Oh, inverse calm, dude. That's annoying. going so well. I did get a 19 AO12, but I had a freaking counting 27. Did 2 extra comms. And I paused. What's up, stop motion bros? Oh my god. That was an insane scramble, like insanely bad. It had, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7 to 5 alg edges. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 6 to 4 alg corners. So that was 13 to 9. 13 to 9. That's just like too much for my brain to handle and do well. Of solving is wild. It's not that much. I mean, it's been, that session is like months old. Dude, this could have been a really sick AO12 if I just got that 19. Whatever. I also did get another 27. Pair. Really not good at doing that alg fluently. This LTCT, man. I probably should just like try to do it a little slower, and then I'll probably be a little more consistent with it. probably very good exec, very bad memo. I would imagine that was like 9-9-ish. The AO12 hunt is back on. Might have missed a corner float there, but did not recognize my buffer orientation. Unfortunate 21, if that counts in the AO12. Dang. 10 elgs, really annoying cases. To 10, 4 UFL logs, no, 3 UFL logs, yeah. Wow, I totally thought I DNF'd that. Got an AO12, yeah, but it's bad. It's counting 27. Oh, I can roll it now. If I get a pretty good solve right here, it could be like a 18 AO12, I think. Such a gross scramble. Rip. Last UFL com looked awkward. I had maybe you're referring to the previous solve, but I had a 2-twist last, but second to last was this. So. I started doing the wrong thing, so that might be why that looked awkward. Rip AO12. the 2019? Oh, I don't remember. Let's see. Now I'm curious. Oh, I had a floating 3-twist, like a 3-twist from UFL, and the last com was that. So, not a bad case. Second to last was kind of a bad RUL. Two extra comms. My guy. Yes. Should have done ULUB swap on that. That's 11. Jesus, dude. Scrambles suck. I did 7 alg edges because I missed a float. Dang it. See ya, Ash. It is 8:33 for me. Okay, might be time to move to the big blind. My accuracy is good, my speed is not. 25 when 9 solves. Yeah. Do I? Okay, if I get a sub 20 mean right here, I'll do the speed solving weekly comp 3 blind. Horrible turning. I had to like backtrack and fix something. What's up, Tripodi? Getting hyped for Worlds, dude. Okay, this is not going to be a sub 20 mean. Okay, bye. Mech twist? No. God, I'm slow. We are not doing the weekly comp mean. I do not think it's a good idea. Let's do 5 blind. I have not done 5 blind probably since the last time I streamed it. It's still hard for me to not be tilted every time I think about 5 blind due to losing my PR single and mean through no fault of my own for literally like no good reason. Still need to make a YouTube video about that. What if I just like did the streamer thing where I talk about the drama while streaming and then I chop it up and make a YouTube video that way? God, it's so hot, dude. I feel like this freaking light is like heating me or something. Or it's just really hot today. But it's night and my window's open. Okay. think I just made a one-move mistake, so this probably doesn't matter that I'm not remembering a pair. Rip. That was pretty good pace. Dang. That was probably a good memo. It's the GAN 5x5 flat Mars. I paused so much and got 327. That must have been like 130 memo or something, which is like derust memo for me. Like derusted memo, I mean. So I'm surprised by that. LTCT feels like it isn't even hard to learn the Alex, but keeping case association sucks. Yeah. Case association for like certain cases is hard for me. And then I think my biggest issue is like keeping track of, specifically for like DD cases, keeping track of like the setups, like the AUF, ADF, like pre and post. Because there's like so many cases that use like the same alg with different setups. Keeping track of that is really annoying. That's like the main thing I still mess up. Dude, I usually main the vault. I'm not really sure why I'm using this. That cube is like a little too flimsy. Like I feel like I have to hold all the layers while turning outer layers to make sure, like feel confident that I'm not doing extra inner layer turns. The Volk is so good about not doing that. I feel like I should be doing the weeklies right now, because I almost never do 5 blinds, so I should take advantage of this motivation. I'm switching playlists. Haven't learned any more today, just to review and not start. Yeah, reviewing is like, if you just like learn a ton of LTCTs, you're gonna forget shit, so reviewing is important. Oh yeah, I just realized this probably like doesn't fit well. Oh, no, it works okay. Outrong V6 is nice with mods. I haven't heard about mods. I feel like the main issue is the size, so like modding, unless the mods are making it bigger. Do you have the, I mean, you have to have the standard one, right? Because the others are UV'd the logo on or whatever. guessed something wrong. Dude. Jeez. That has to be an exec mistake. I'm so shocked, dude. What? That's not a good time. I'm just like so shocked that that was solved. I've never been so shocked by a solved 5x5 in my life. That is absurd. Did you guys see that lockup that I had? And I fucking guessed. I was like very unsure about an X center guess. That was so crazy. I had like multiple huge lockups in the middle of comms, and I guessed something. That's crazy. That doesn't feel real, dude. What? I wish that kind of luck would just give me an 11 blind success. That's so weird. Alright, catch up on chat. Ethan shows a video on it, swapping core to get corner core magnets. Oh. You have small hands. I do not. Last layer skip on 7x7 for PB single and mean. Sick. Did that on your most recent 5 blind PR? Did what? Like had a bunch of mistakes, or felt like you made a bunch of mistakes, but it was solved? I'm gonna do the Slovakian speed cubing Slovakia weekly comp 5 blind. I think I've done one success for this, and it was like a DNF 405 or something. So it'd be cool to get an actual decent time for weekly comp speed cubing Slovakia. Okay. I cannot believe that was a success, dude. I was so sure. Not only was I in the middle of a comm when I had that massive lockup, but I was in the middle of like doing an outer layer plus wide move thing for a slice. Like I was in the middle of doing like something like that, and I was like totally lost, so I just guessed, and it was right. Had a lockup in the middle of a tricky alg and saved it somehow. Damn. Dude, in my 2 through 7 blind world best, that's like been world best for like 6 years, I had a lockup in the middle of an alg on 7x7 and I solved it. Pretty funny. I guess that's just the key, you know? Dude, that was a shit scramble. So 305 is cool. But rip. What's up, BTKT? I feel like somehow I just like don't need to derust big blind right now. It's pretty cool. I've like, I feel like I've literally done like 6 solves in a month. Chat, why is Graham so nice and handsome and cool and fast? I feel like you're like my girlfriend on a secret alt. Something she would say. Thank you though for the compliments. Thanks, Abhijit. The 334, I've actually done 3 solves. The 334 was from last session. What's up, Cosmic Muon? I mean to ask you this for a while. I remember you saying for a while ago that for multi you 4-pass home and 5-pass in comp. How does that work? Like, where do you get an extra 5 minutes from in your splits? So it's kind of, I mean, it's pretty simple. When I 4-pass at home, I have to take like significantly longer on the final pass if I want like things to stick, and then I'll pause more in exec when I 4-pass. 5-passing is like very consistent. It's like adding an extra review of everything, and the trade-off is like extreme consistency in like everything. So like I get very consistent splits in memo and in exec. If I 5-pass, I basically always get like sub 17 exec per cube. If I 4-pass, I don't. So that means like I can have like 42 memo on 5-passing 66 and sub hour, you know. But if I 4-pass like 69, which I usually do at home, for one, like sub 17 or 17 flat exec on 69 with 4-pass is like probably the best I can ask for when 4-passing. So that means like 20 exec or something like that. What is that? 17 times 69. Over 60. Wait, that's not the right. But yeah, it is. Oh, 19.55 minutes. Okay, yeah. So like I basically need like 40.5 memo with 4-pass, which taking into account that like my final reviews are going to be slower. Yeah, that's basically how it is. Occasionally when I 4-pass, memo will just stick well. You know how it is, like sometimes memo just sticks way better some attempts. And then everything goes super well and I'll sub hour like handily, but like it's way too inconsistent to do in comp, so that's why I 5-pass in comp. Like I could do it in comp, but it would basically mean that like at best like 1 in 10 attempts is good. so bad. Oh my god. At least I got a weekly comp PR, but it is very slow, unfortunately. Alright, hopefully this is good. That was a very hard scramble. Looking back, that was a very, very hard scramble. And I had like super slow 2-pass 3-blind and wings, and then I rushed the crap out of centers, so kind of lucky that I actually remembered it. Thanks, Simon. Oh, Erezek. If you want to see my PBs, I think there's is it in the description? The link to my PBs is in all my YouTube videos. I don't know if it's actually in my stream. Oh, it is. Yeah. Just look at the description on. Oh, but you're on Twitch. God. I'll just send this link. I'm scatterbrained right now. Okay. Hopefully this one is faster. Dude. God damn it. That's annoying. I haven't forgot X Center audio in a while. Cringe. Oh well, never want a weekly comp PR by too much. We get a practice 5x5 solve now. which is good because my comp this weekend is big cubes and all blind events. So practice 5x5 solve. Let's go. Dude, with all the pausing in the beginning, that was a decent time. No cross on left, yeah, I'm cringe. Just like, never started doing that, and now if I ever try to do it, I'm just like helplessly slow, and it would take like a lot of effort for me to switch to it. And it's hard to see like any significant benefit. Like, is it really that big a deal to not do cross on left? Like, how much faster globally would I be? Like 1 second? Is it really worth being bad for like a month? It's like so hard for me to look ahead when I do cross on left. I'm like not used to it. Alright, we're doing speed solving weekly comp 5 blind now to make up for the cringe fucking weekly. I was pretty sure I messed up X centers anyways, and yes I did. Probably average 45. True. Pretty sure I've seen Michael in chat only after he's left multiple times. This is so sad. Maybe if I mention Michael, he might just like be listening and not looking at chat. That was cringe. I was supposed to buy my flights to Seattle last weekend. Oops. Cutting it kind of close, bro. Alright. Attempt to... I feel like before I started that solve, I failed to lock in, and I like knew it immediately. Normally I like kind of center in and like think about the rooms I'm about to use, and then what piece I'm about to memo, and just kind of like center my cheat. Forgot to do it that time. I'll do it this time, and then the solve will be epic. It worked. Dude. Come on. So annoying. 2 plus centers. Now I've had a 309 and a 305 DNF. Let's go. Very cool. Well, at least the speed is there. I'm just kind of getting unlucky. 2 center DNFs is unlucky. You heard it here. I'm a big blind expert, and I will confirm to you that DNFing by 2 centers is unlucky. It's not a skill issue. And if you say that 2 center DNF is a skill issue in my chat room, I'll ban you. There's a whole conversation about Jason's 4 blind grind. I'm going to see Jason tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Saturday, 2 days. Almost tomorrow. Whoa, PB single, let's go dare dare. Are you floating yet? Like at all? This would be really good with floating. Those are really nice cases. It's basically a 3 out of 4 multi-result. It's basically like a 59 out of 60 multi-result. Except not really. I don't know what I'm saying. Not floating? Dang. That'd be really, really nice. 8 algs with floating. Oh, you're the other Jason. Wait, what? I don't know which Jason you are. I totally thought you were, oh my god, I'm blanking on his last name. Mezak? Dude, I'm thinking of Luke. Mazar. What the fuck? What? What is wrong with me? Why are Jason and Luke the same names in my brain? That's so weird. I just got you mixed up with someone who doesn't even have the same name. That's so funny. It'd be funny if Luke is in chat right now. Luke Mizar. That's so funny. Yeah, that's true, Jason. Jason from Ohio, okay. Do you think blind events are spectator friendly? I think 3 blind is definitely spectator friendly at a high level. I think it's super spectator friendly. Especially for like a PSL style thing where people could actually cheer for good results. Yeah, for sure. 4 blind arguably could be too. 5 blind, kind of pushing it. Need like more really good 5 blinders, probably. Dang. Dare. Okay. Please get a good time. So bad, dude. I freaking mistraced plus centers. I'm having a day where I freaking only get successes when I have really slow times and have really close fast DNFs. Alright, let's do 4 blind. 5 blind. Not a 5 blind day today. Silly question for this chat. We are all spectating blind. True. We've got some Australian inside jokes. Australian cubing inside jokes in the chat. Extremely niche inside jokes happening. Based. I would be doing small multis, but I have 5 palaces now, and I've been doing daily attempts with 3 of them, and I'm saving 2 of them for the comp on Saturday. So, like, I could do an attempt with the palace that I used yesterday, I guess, but then I'm gonna use it tomorrow. Or, no, I'm gonna use it in 2 days. But doing 9 cube attempts on a palace I used yesterday sucks. And I don't want to use the one I used today, or no, that I used 2 days ago, because I'm going to use it tomorrow. Going to Westerns? I saw you on the psych sheet. Exciting. Go gambling, explore city? Nice. What's up, Paragon? 9 cube 5x5s. Yeah, you should do that, Tripodi. Is 5 less or more than before? Didn't you say you had like 7? I've never had 7. I, for a long time, had 4 palaces, 72 rooms each. And then I have like an auxiliary palace that I use for big blind with 40 rooms. And I just recently made a 5th palace of 72 rooms. And I've done 2 big attempts with it now. So definitely not super comfortable with it yet. I'm just like forcing myself to do attempts with it. considering I haven't done 4-blind in a long time. Like over a month, probably. I can't remember last time I did it on stream. I think it's been over a month. I also did a corner float and an LTCT. That's all. Memo was kind of slow though. Moving in a new place tomorrow, so I should probably stop practicing and pack. Makes me sound so old. Yeah, you're really old, Dare. So old. Come on, dude. Oh yeah. Dude, come on. Oh, that was freaking one move right at the end. It's so annoying. That was like decent pace until I paused. Stupid. That was a good scramble. Literally like one slice on the very last alg, I'm pretty sure. So annoying. it's a 2 swap. That scramble sucked. Why is Stanley so much faster than others in big blind? I don't know, he's just goated. I don't know what else. This looks crazy. What looks crazy? 4 blind? Alright, I'm gonna do Slovakian weekly now. I don't think I have a success in Slovakian 4 blind. I don't know if I've ever even competed in it, actually. Let me see. Why does this take so long to load? Loading a profile on the Slovakian Weekly Comp website just takes like forever. I'm just trying to see if I've competed in 4 blind before, bro. Oh my gosh. Still hasn't loaded. Thought there was a lot of center solved. Oh, it was a lot of it. There was like a lot of blocks, but only a couple of them worked like with each other. It was kind of annoying. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I don't think I've competed in 4 blind. I've only competed in 5 blind. I think there was like one stream where I was doing big blind, and then I only had time in the stream for 5 blind, so I just did 5 blind weekly. But hopefully I get my first solve. I think if I get like a sub 2, no wait, I think Alvin has like a 145 or something, so if I beat that, it's speed solve, or Slovakian weekly world record. Stanley has every stat max, that's basically it. Yep, pretty much. It's like, yeah, he grinded the fuck out of 4 blind when no one else had really like seriously done it yet, and he learned to 1-pass. He wasn't the first to learn to 1-pass. Kaijun was doing that, but Kaijun's exec was always horrible and like not optimized in any good way. And Stanley has like really insane turning. Somebody could probably beat him, but I don't think anyone's really close. No one has like a very good shot still. We need like a baby to start 4 blind from the womb or something. What's up, Beetle? Bedtime. Alright. Slovakian weekly. Is it true that Hill isn't super active anymore? Not in blinds. Oh yeah, he's like very good at Mega Minx. Seems like he's not really doing blind events, unfortunately. LML got good mega averages. Officially, you mean? I haven't seen anything. Might have scrambled this, but whatever. When was that? I like how you can search LML WCA and his profile pops up. 2563. That was a while ago, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh wow, he got a 2567 recently. That's cool. He's had a lot of rounds. He's so consistently 26. That's crazy. I wonder if Timofey has had anything recently. Oh, he's had a lot of averages since world record. Only 125 average. Seems like at least officially he kind of averages around what LML does. Okay, solve 2. Scramble sucked. At least I got a success. Yeah, I feel like the music's probably over. Oh, it's still going. Oh, it was so close. 1 minute until it's over. I'm so good at that. Alright, we're doing this. Alright. Hopefully, like, low 140, sub 140. Inverse comm on corners and missed a 2-swap. That was a bad scramble. Those are all shit scrambles. Jeez. I just messed up that parry. Oh my god. What am I doing? See you later, Jason. Oops. I'm gonna do like 6 3-blind solves. And if they're good, I'll do weekly 3-blind real quick. Dude, that was 9-7. That was kind of bad for the scramble. Dang it. That was 11-9. Oops. What's up, Barber Rock? That was 10 elgs, so okay, I guess. Dang it. One move. Alright, 2 more. That was a really hard scramble. This cube's annoying me. 15 best of 3s in a row for weekly comp, so just saying. This will probably break the streak. Very, very likely this will break the 15 streak. I thought I DNF'd that, so I'll take it. That was 11 to 9. That was 9 elves. Kind of a bad 9 elves, but should have been faster regardless. Okay, last solve. What's up, Dennis? You showed up right when I'm about to end, unfortunately. What? Dang it. I mistraced edges. That could have been really good. That was like a very good cases 10 elg. Rip. Best of 3 is